All right, welcome back. Game number 2 already underway. It's a best of 3. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map in the fight before Christmas. We've got the blue Zerg player from Imaginary Gaming. It's TargA.
In the bottom right is the red Zerg. It's Acer's Bly.
All right, so for Bly's sake here, I think that really we're going to be watching what he plans to do this game. Does go for the Overlord, so not going to Tim pull it up. This is not me calling Bly out for being some terrible all-in only player who doesn't know how to play the game, but again, a lot of the ZVZs we see, and more specifically a lot of like the Go for StarCrafts that he wins and such, come off the back end of him getting quite volatile, going for these scary sort of all-ins. TargA, though, is not someone I would ever say would fall to that, but again, you're coming with Bly, who's pretty well versed in it. So, anyways, moving past that point, because we do have 13 drones out, and not going to quite be the case this game.
Would be surprised to see both of them go for a hatchery. Oh, actually, TargA goes for a pool. Okay, maybe I'm not surprised about that. You just talk about how Bly is usually very aggressive, so they're both going to be a little bit cautious. I would have really liked to see Bly's attack actually at least start. I'm not saying I hope that he would win with that attack, but I thought it was like a cool idea, right? Like, you know, he's aggressive, but usually aggression in the early game means lings. 10 pool, bling bling, lings. Any attack after that is like more of like a mid-game like attack, like if it is roaches or if it's roach lings, but Bly had kind of a cool idea, and it wasn't scouted either. TargA like having the clutch defense on the defense would have been so cool to see, but his attack was just too well timed. Yeah, it's not exactly a timing. It didn't hit with like a +1 or anything, but it did time out perfectly for killing Bly.
Yeah, that emphasis on timing, right? But okay, as far as that game goes, though, I mean, if we can just maybe not discount it, but you got to remember, like, things like that. Those are like once in a while type games. Those are not happens all the time type games.
Sure. I was reminded of like the old days where getting a roach warren, then getting like 3 roaches to block off the ramp, and then going for a spire was not that bad of a build.
Yeah, once upon a time. But that's also like reminded me back in the old days where like fast mutas were the only thing to do and nothing else.
Yeah, 2-base muta was what you're supposed to do in ZVT. Anything else is weird, man. Watching old GSL VODs is
I don't even know about GSL. Just like remembering the first like 4 or 5 months of Heart of the Swarm, man. Like anytime a ZVZ.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But like when you think of GSL being like the epitome of skill, and you watch like GSL season 1, you're like, if I only had a time machine, man.
Maybe. I think I'd do other things if I had a time machine than go back. And
well, because you're not passionate, Rifkin. This just proves
like, I mean, there's options like, you know, killing Hitler and all that, but you know, I could just go back and watch GSL. That'd be cool too.
No, you play in GSL because it'd be better. You win the money.
Of course, yeah. You know counter builds and such. Totally has nothing to do with mechanics at all.
Yeah. No, the mechanics weren't that great either. Okay, we like seriously.
Oh wait, no. Are you suggesting this is like Back to the Future or whatever, where the guy gets his hand on the sports results for the next 20 years and just bets on all the matches?
Or you could do that, yeah. Wait,
what's his name? Biff?
Really that big of a betting scene.
Something like that.
Biff.
There you go.
It's about as funny as a screen door on a battleship.
God, dude, I didn't even know there was like sequels for the longest time. Like seriously, maybe 3 years ago I found out that there was other Back to the Future movies, and I was like,
really?
Whoa.
It's like at least the second one was received well. The third one is.
Which was also a TV show. Went to the Wild West. That was horrible.
That was the third one.
That was
exactly.
a bad one.
Like, no one really liked the third one. We do have lings on the way, and this is a really nice scout by Bly. By TargA sees Bly's lair. He doesn't see. He sees the lack of like not just like he's missing 1 gas. He's missing all 3. So I don't know if he's gonna automatically assume that it is Spire. But he's getting a lot of lings, so I guess he's looking to punish this greedy tech.
Well, the lings are going to see a lot of lings out of TargA. This is kind of a big scout. Bly does have a spine crawler down, but I mean, whether it's producing another queen or going for a full wall off, he's got to be really careful, because right now, while he does have a couple banelings out, I don't know he can necessarily contend with what TargA has. TargA has a lot of units in play, but all it takes is 1 good baneling connection for either player, just like that, to kill a lot of lings.
TargA's not stopping, though. I mean, 20 more lings are on the way. Those were Bly's only banelings. He hasn't marked any back at home. Bly, what are you doing? Those could have been banelings already. Shouldn't be that big of a deal as TargA, again, the 20 lings are still on the way and he's waiting for his own banelings.
I'm a little bit surprised he's not going for the wall off here in any shape or form. He is playing very bold with these lings, but now he's got a couple of banelings he has to deal with. He's actually moving his own banelings in clear sight. Spine Card not focused firing the banelings right away. Will get some good shots off. No transfuses available, so the spine will go down. Baneling gonna go off on the drones. Doesn't quite kill them, but makes them low enough for the lings to come in and be a big threat.
Oh, wow, that's a lot more banelings.
For both players, too, and they gotta focus each other down right now. For Bly's sake, he's gotta make sure these banelings don't go off. They're gonna kill a lot of the drones. Perhaps not the most effective hits, but here comes the rest of them, right? And, oh, the queens die, and everything goes down in a blaze of green. Bly surrounds, but yikes. 10 workers dead.
Yeah, and about 10 workers down. Look how that worked out. More banelings. I mean, there's nothing else to kill the natural, so you gotta go to the main.
Oh, there's no queen up here either. Oh, split the drones right meow. Oh, the lings. Oh, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh my god, those connections out of TargA.
Yeah, TargA's not stopping either. Like, I think he sees a kill move here, and I do as well. Bly, just barely have enough time to warp in one more baneling. No. Oh,
this has just gone to hell really quickly for him. TargA absolutely controlled this series. Game number 1 with an awesome timing attack. Game 2 here with the... I mean, honestly, it's not like Bly came into this without the tools to fight. TargA just really good control in everything he did. Massive amounts of links flooding across the map. Holy freaking moly. More links than there are drones. It's a massacre.
Yeah. Bly is... 9 banelings of his own might be an overreaction for the defender, but at this point I think he's getting kind of desperate. Like, I'm fed up with TargA making more banelings than I am. So TargA makes 15! Well, you can't beat that, Bly.
Oh, and of course it takes 3 banelings to kill cocoons instead of just 2, so he's kind of wasted them here. I think Bly knows his numbers up. GG. And 2-0 from TargA. He'll move on to the winner's match where he'll fight against Little Bo, and Bly will fall to